Yeah, firstly, it's a program that I came up with because I felt we need to forge good relations with the club, with the players, with the club bosses, with the supporters, with the media, because we can't do things the same way over and over again and getting the same results. So coming up with something different, you are expecting different results. So the program runs until the end of the season of club visit, having some discussions with the coaches, giving them an idea of what we are looking for and how we want to achieve our objective of doing well as Bafana Bafana. So we started last year with Bloemfontein Celtic. Then from Celtic we visited Highlands Park. And then Highlands Park, it was followed by Golden Arrows and Amazulu, and I attended the derby between Amazulu and Golden Arrows. In fact, I was supposed to be here last week to visit Polokwane and watch the derby, but unfortunately we couldn't make it. And this week we came in yesterday to visit Polokwane at training and had a chat with the coach and the medical department, because for us to do well at Bafana Bafana level, we are dependent on the clubs and the performance of the players in terms of them doing well for the coaches and for the clubs. So we met with the coach yesterday from Polokwane City, Coach Clinton Larsen. You know, we have got a history together. We worked together at Celtic as head and assistant coach. And then today we are here to visit Coach Allen with his team and technical team and the players. And then tomorrow we'll be visiting Baroka, and then Saturday I'll be watching the derby. The purpose of the visit is not only technical, it's also more of human relations, to create a very good rapport with the coaches and the players, and then learn to know more about the players, because the coaches are working on a daily basis with the players. They know their weaknesses and their strengths. If ever we are interested in one player from any of those teams, it will be better for me to have a direct contact with the coach and to give him a call and say, look, we are interested in so and so, what can you tell us about him? And this is the plan to bring him in, and this is the position we want to play him. So actually it is a program and exercise that I feel it will be of real help going forward for Bafana Bafana. So that is why wherever I go, I'm with the doctor, because we also need to have information on players in terms of their loading and recovery, their injuries, the rehab, and then what are the medical team doing with the players, so that when we bring them over to Bafana Bafana, we know where to start and how to continue with the rehab, or what type of loading we have to put in. Yeah, firstly, it's a warm welcome that I'm getting from the teams in Limpopo. Like I said, I was with Coach Clinton Larsen yesterday, and today I'm here with Coach Allen. So it's a warm reception. They are all looking forward to be working with the national team. They are all looking forward to have their players playing in the national team. But teams like Polokwane, Baroka and Black Leopards, they have got talented players, but all that is important is the social and tactical cohesion that you see in the team. You can see this is a happy team. It's a happy team of 30 individuals, a happy team of 33 individuals with the coaches and the technical team and everybody. So all that is important is the camaraderie that you see in the team, the love for each other, the respect for each other, and that builds a very good team, because they always say as a team everyone achieves more if we work together, if ever we believe in each other. So that's what I've seen, which is something very good. There are some foreign players in this team, Polokwane and Leopards, but you don't see them when they play. You see a team, you see brothers playing for their team, you see brothers who are there for each other, and the respect is always very important. So I'm very happy from what I've seen from all the teams that I've visited. South Africa is a loving country. South Africa it's a country that accommodates each and every footballer with respect. Currently, we still have the technical advisor in Trot Moloto. We have got the goalkeeper coach in Andrea Rense. We have the assistant coach in Arthur Zwane. But the idea is to beef up, to make a much stronger technical team with technical heads that will always be of help. And it's not easy for you to pick on anybody because most of our coaches are attached to their clubs, and you can't take somebody out of his club at the moment. But South Africans need to understand that whoever that we bring in will be the quality we are looking for and will be coming into the national team too. When it comes to the game, it's a different ball game altogether because every player who puts on a national team jersey wants to do well for his country. And for me, it doesn't matter. We played Libya in Tunisia for the last AFCON qualifier, and they gave us a very tough match. So football, the home ground advantage now of late, it doesn't influence the result that much. All that is important is your players being prepared to do well, and you need to psych them. They need to have the right attitude, the right mentality going into a match like that. We know Zimbabwe has got a number of players that are playing in the country, and obviously it will be a very difficult match. Even if we are to play Zimbabwe home and away in South Africa, for me the home ground advantage doesn't count. All that is important is for us to prepare well, to go into that match with the right attitude, playing the game to win, because World Cup qualifier, you have to do well to be in the top 10, and in the top 10 you have to do well to be in the top 5 that will be going into the game. Firstly, I think we need to congratulate David Notwane and his technical team for qualifying for the Olympics, which is very important for us, for Bafana Bafana, for the country. For now, all the good best junior players, we are actually looking well after them so that they can do well for the Olympic team. So coming back from the Olympics in August, September, we will be selecting some of the players to join Bafana Bafana. But for now, we are saying let's us put all our energies behind the Olympic team, especially with the young talent we have in this country. And when it comes to Bafana Bafana, we still have those players who played in the last Olympic, and some of them are currently not in the Bafana Bafana team for some time now. And we are saying if they are playing regularly wherever they are, we are also profiling them so that given an opportunity, they will come into Bafana Bafana. We are saying give every South African a fair opportunity to play for Bafana Bafana. Profile them according to the qualities that you are looking for. It is not like best players are all playing overseas in terms of how you want to play, but you are also giving them hope and belief that I can play for my country. I can also contribute in the success of my country. So every player, every South African with a South African ID, South African passport, we are saying you have an opportunity to play for your country because we are observing and profiling every match, every team, every player, week in, week out, because you can always have an opportunity to play for the national team if ever you meet the requirements and have got the qualities that we are looking for. Also, something very important, we are not just selecting players because they are good players. We are selecting players because of the right attitude, because attitude plays a very important role in the development of a player or in the performance of the player. So these are the things that coming here, watching training session, We are looking at how they conduct themselves during the training session. What respect do they give to their teammates? What respect do they give to their coaches? So every South African is given a fair opportunity to be in the Bafana Bafana team. Yeah, the actual venue of the match has been decided. The game will be played at FNB. Like I said, when you select, you are selecting players based on your opponents, how you want to play, the intensity of the game, and at the same time, which stadium do you think it will suit the style you want to deploy on the day, and what type of players will be able to help you to achieve that objective. So yes, the venue has been decided, and the venue was decided based on our profiling of the opponents and the players we have in this country.